Good evening, everyone, and welcome to African Prime Report TV, the trusted source for in-depth coverage of African news and global stories impacting our continent. Today, bringing you the latest developments from Nigeria and beyond. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now and stay updated on breaking stories, insightful analysis, and exclusive reports. Don't forget to like this video if you find it informative. Share it with your friends and family to spread the word and turn on notifications so you'll never miss an upload. Your support means everything to us. It's the only way we can keep growing and delivering quality content like this. Remember, the best way to back our platform is by liking, sharing, and commenting on our videos. We thank you from the bottom of our heart for being part of our journey and helping us reach more viewers across Africa and the world. Today, we are diving into pressing security issues in Nigeria, including fresh allegations of government ransom payments to Boko Haram and a major police crackdown on bandits in Kaduna State. We will also cover a controversial protest by an Islamic group in northern Nigeria over the recent killings of Iran's supreme leader, and why some see it as a misplaced priority and local challenges. Stick with us to the end for our full analysis and some thought-provoking questions to get you engaged. Let's get started. First up, a shocking investigation by the French news agency has accused the Nigerian government of paying a huge ransom to Boko Haram terrorists to free kidnapped school children. This story is raising big questions about how the government handles security threats and whether their no ransom policy is just talk. Let's break it down. Back in November last year, about 230 children and staff were taken from St. Mary's boarding school in Niger State. At first, no one pointed fingers at Boko Haram, the infamous jihadist group that has been causing chaos in northern Nigeria for over a decade. But according to AFP source, a feared Boko Haram commander named Zubiku was behind it. Zubiku is known for his brutal tactics, including mass kidnappings to fund the group's fight against the Nigerian state. The government says the kids were released after 2 weeks of talks. No money involved, just smart negotiations and strategy. But AFP's report, published just yesterday, tells a different story. Sources close to the matter claim the government paid up to 40 million naira per student. That's Nigerian money. Folks, about $25,000 per child at current rates. Overall, one source estimates the total ransom at around 2 billion naira, which is roughly $1.2 million. Another puts it even higher at about $7 million. That's a lot of cash that could go to schools, hospitals, or roads instead.
Nigerian government paid huge sums of ransom money to the jihadist group Boko Haram to free school children kidnapped in November. This is the conclusion of a new investigation by the press agency AFP, published on Monday. 230 children and staff were kidnapped last November from St. Mary's boarding school in central Niger State. Initially, Boko Haram was not thought to be behind this kidnapping, but sources told AFP one of its most feared commanders was behind the mass abduction, a notorious jihadist known as Sadiku. Government officials deny that they paid any ransom money to the jihadist group. They instead emphasized that the school children were freed after 2 weeks of negotiations. But sources told AFP that the government may have paid as much as 40 million naira per head, around $7 million in total. Another source put the figure lower at 2 billion naira overall.
In a sustained crackdown on criminal networks, the Kaduna State Police Command carried out intelligence-led clearance operations across Kajuru, Tafa, Igabi, and Kaura local government areas of the state. According to the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Rabiu Mohammed, the operations targeted identified bandit camps and criminal hideouts. He says several bandit camps were dislodged during gun battles, with some suspected bandits neutralized, while others reportedly escaped with gunshot injuries.
During the operation, several bandit camps were successfully dislodged. In the course of our fierce exchange of fire, some bandits were neutralized, while others fled with injuries. Suspected bandits, informants, and drug suppliers linked to criminal networks were also apprehended. As a result of the operations, many suspected notorious bandits have been arrested.
According to him, the operation also led to the arrest of several suspected bandits and 5 notorious gun runners, as well as a recovery of a significant cache of firearms and hard drugs. Preliminary investigations indicate that the suspects were involved in manufacturing and supplying illegal weapons used to fuel criminal activities within and beyond Kaduna State. However, the police commissioner issues a warning notice to bandits and other criminal elements operating within Kaduna State.
On 17 February 2026, following credible intelligence regarding suspicious activities linked to an illegal weapons transaction, a team of operatives from the anti-kidnapping unit swiftly mobilized to Kasom Magani. The operation led to the interception and arrest of 3 suspects, namely Peter Palmer, male of Iburu, Sale Monde, male of Iburu, and Sunday Makama, male of Kasom Magani. This achievement underscores our commitment to proactive intelligence-driven policing and violent crime in the state. Let me once again reiterate that the Kaduna State Police Command will not relent in its determination to dismantle all criminal networks operating within the state.
While the police says all the suspects will be charged to court upon conclusion of investigations, the command also reaffirms its preparedness to ensure the safety of lives and property of citizens across the state.
Why does this matter? Boko Haram, which means Western education is forbidden in Hausa, started in 2002 under Mohammed Yusuf. They've killed thousands, displaced millions, and made kidnapping a business. Remember the Chibok girls in 2014? Over 200 taken and many still missing. If the government is paying ransom, it might encourage more attacks. But officials deny it flat out, saying dialogue and pressure from security forces got the job done. We've seen this before. In 2021, similar accusations flew after other kidnappings, but the government always say no. Experts say paying ransom keeps the cycle going. Terrorists get money for weapons and recruits. On the flip side, families just want their loved ones back. What do you think? Is negotiation without money possible, or is this the harsh reality? Let me give you some background on Boko Haram to help you understand. The group wants to create an Islamic state in Nigeria, inspired by groups like ISIS. They've attacked schools because they see education as a threat to their ideology. Niger State, where this happened, is in the northwest, a hotbed for such crimes. The government has launched operations like Operation Safe Corridor to rehabilitate fighters, but critics say it's not enough. AFP's report relies on anonymous sources, people who know the inside story but can't speak publicly for safety reasons. The agency is respected worldwide, so this isn't just gossip, but the Nigerian Information Minister called it fake news today, urging people to trust official channels. As we speak, parents of the released children are relieved but scared. One mother told local media, "We don't care how they came back, just that they are home. But if ransoms were paid, where did the money come from? Taxpayers? Secret funds?" This could spark debate in the National Assembly. Stay tuned, because this ties into our next story on security efforts in Kaduna. Shifting gears to Kaduna State, where police are fighting back hard against bandits and criminal network. This is good news in a region plagued by kidnappings, killings, and insecurities. The Kaduna State Police Command has launched intelligence-led operation across areas like Kaduna, Kafa, Igabi, and Kajuru. Commissioner of Police Mr. Rabi Mohammed says they are targeting bandit camps and hideouts directly. Here is what they've achieved so far. Several camps destroyed in gun battles. Some bandits died on the spot. Others escaped but wounded. Police arrested multiple suspects, including informants who tip off criminals and drug suppliers who fuel the violence. In a big win, five gun runners, people who make and sell illegal weapons, were caught, along with stash of firearms and drugs.
So the Nigerian police carried out a raid in Kaduna State, and guess what they discovered? So these people we call bandits, these people are sophisticated criminals and terrorists. They are not just bandits. These are confirmed terrorists, but the Nigerian police is insisting they are just bandits. Now, look at the table and see the amount of weapons these people are using to carry out their activities, their terror. And you know the worst part? Report has shown now that the ones that went to abduct St. Mary students were actually paid in millions of dollars before they released the students to the federal government. And the federal government paid that money and came out to deny that they said those people just willingly released them. Now, report has also shown that the ones that was also abducted the other day was also paid billions of naira. So this is exactly what the Nigerian government has turned Nigeria into. They have turned banditry, terrorism into an enterprise, into a business.
These gun runners are key. Investigations show they are supplying weapons not just in Kaduna but across states, making crime worse. Banditry in northwest Nigeria isn't new. It's tied to poverty, elder-farmer clashes, and weak brothers letting in arms from places like Libya. Then, on February 17, the anti-kidnapping unit acted on a tip about an illegal weapon deal in Kafumagani. They arrested three men: Peter Bama, Salimondi, and Sunday Matama. This shows proactive policing, using intelligence to stop crimes before they happen. Commissioner Mohammed issued a stern warning: "Bandits, your days are numbered. We are dismantling your network." He promised ongoing operations to bring peace. Residents are hopeful but cautious. One local farmer said, "We've lost too much. Farms, lives, we need this to last." Kaduna's issues go back years. In 2021, over 1,000 people were kidnapped there. The state government has tried peace deals, but violence persists. These operations could turn the tide, but experts say we need more: better roads, jobs for youth, and community policy. This contrasts with the ransom story. While one part of Nigeria negotiates, another fights. Is this the way forward? In another development from northern Nigeria, members of the Islamic movement in Nigeria staged protests over the killing of Iran's supreme leader. This happened on Sunday, March 1st, just days after his death in US-Israeli airstrikes on February 28th. Thousands marched in cities like Kano, Kaduna, Bauchi, Niger, Katsina, Gombe, Yobe, Sokoto, and even Abuja, led by Sheikh Ibrahim. They carried Iranian flags and chatted against the US and Israel. They demanded justice, calling the killing an act of aggression on Muslims worldwide. But let's talk straight. Is this a misplaced priority? Northern Nigeria faces huge problems: Boko Haram kidnappings, banditries like we just discussed, poverty, poor schools, and health crisis. Millions lack clean water or jobs, yet crowds protest a foreign leader's death. Some online commenters says use that energy for local issues. One viral post noted they should protest like the killings in their own backyard first.
It has broken our hearts. It has weakened us, and it at the same time it reminded us with the martyrdom of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam, and then we regain ourselves, and we felt that this is the path.
The IMN, banned since 2019 after clashes with security, still has influence in Shia areas. Shia Muslims see Iran's leader as a religious guide, so this hits close. But Nigeria is mostly Sunni, and tensions between sects exist. Protests were peaceful, but police watched closely. Why was Khamenei killed? It stems from long tensions. After the October 7th, 2023, Hamas attack on Israel. Israel vowed to hit back at Iran. In 2026, amid Iran's nuclear push and missile programs, US and Israel launched strikes to decapitate the regime, kill top leaders and disrupt threats. CIA intel tracked Khamenei to a bunker. Israeli missiles hit, killing him and dozens, including family and officials. Khamenei ruled Iran for 37 years with strict control, crushing protests in 2022 and 2025 to 2026, where thousands died. He supported groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, fueling Middle East conflict. His death sparked celebration in Iran, but mourning amongst allies. It could lead to chaos or change in Iran, but for Nigeria, it's distant. The protest highlights Iran's influence in Africa via Shia networks, but critics say it's diverting from Nigerians' woes. What if that protest energy went to anti-kidnapping rallies? That's our wrap on today's top stories. From ransom claims and bandit crackdowns to protests over global events. Thank you for watching African Prime Report TV all the way to the end. We appreciate your time and loyalty. Keep the conversation going. Here are some engaging questions. Do you think the Nigerian government should admit to ransom payment if true, or stick to denials? Is protesting foreign issues like Khamenei's death helpful, or should northern groups focus on local security? And could Kaduna's police success be a model for other states? Share your thoughts in the comments. We read them all. Until next time, stay safe and informed. Good night from African Prime Report TV.